not good at like, I feel like as far as like red flags with women, never been good at it. You're talking about like your ex-boyfriend cried or something. I've done that. All right, we've been there, guys. We've been there. No, bitch. But like, no, I've cried in front of a woman. I'm a grown ass man. All right, I've cried in front of a woman. Like, what's wrong with that? I got shot at, all right? I cried when I got shot at, all right? That's what happens, okay? You get scared or you get sad, you know? But I remember I was really drunk, though, you know? And I remember I was just drunk one night, all sad. You call your ex-girlfriend, you know what I mean? I called her up, right? I started talking shit. Or she started talking shit, I started talking shit back. And then she put her current boyfriend on the phone, all right? Put her current man on the phone. So I started talking even more shit, okay? And then this fucker's like, yo, I'm gonna come murder you. And I was like, good luck finding me, you know what I mean? And then I talked more shit for about 15 minutes, hung up the phone, okay? Then about 45 minutes later, he calls me up. He's like, hey, I'm outside your fucking house. I'm gonna kill you, your mother, your father, your whole fucking family, all right? But he didn't know I moved, okay? So what any reasonable person does in that situation who's slightly buzzed at that point, you're like, hey, come on in, you know what I mean? So Jimmy did 6 years for breaking and entering and assault, all right? Who won? I did. That's who won, all right? That's who won. Because who's not fucking mine anymore? This guy, what's up, dude? And him, all right? Because we all win. We all win. But she was a whore. She was a whore. She was a whore. She was a whore. Like, I've never been like a political guy. I've never been a political guy like any time in my life. But like, she cheated on me with a Marine, okay? So there was a period of time where I got very political. And I was like, yo, we need to send more troops to Afghanistan. We need to get these guys off the streets, send them over there, give their women chlamydia. You know what I'm talking about, dude? She gets it. She gets it. I've gotten chlamydia about twice now. I've gotten chlamydia 2 times now. And I feel like the first time is a rite of passage, and the second time you start rethinking your life. You know what I mean? Like yo, what am I doing? Twice, yeah. I fucked, dude.
I
fucked raw. No.
This guy's a salesman.
No, I don't just initially fuck raw, but no, I was hooking up with my neighbor, alright? I was hooking up with my neighbor. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I was hooking up with my neighbor, and like this bitch's name was Dora, which I always found weird. Right? Because it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, and then I don't know if you guys know, they're remaking Dora, or they remade it in a new movie. It's called Dora the Explorer Finds the Lost City of Gold. It's about Dora as a teenager at this point. But Dora the Explorer came out in 1997, all right? And it was about a 6-year-old Latino girl who was teaching America how to speak English or teaching America how to speak Spanish. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, right? Great show. Fucking great. Fantastic show. Fantastic. Fucking loved it, all right? But it's like she was 6 years old, born basically at 97, so she'd be about 33, all right? It's not accurate at all. It should be really called Dora the Explorer gives Mikey fucking chlamydia. You know what I mean? All right, guys. No, actually the girl who gave me chlamydia's name was Mi-sung. I don't know why. I just lied about it. Yeah, she was Korean. She wasn't even. Mi-sung. It's funnier to me, dude. But no, so she was my neighbor. And she gave me chlamydia, but she told me she gave me chlamydia, and I feel like the best way you could tell someone they have chlamydia, all right? Because we're doing the act, you know what I'm talking about, dude? We're down in the dirties, all right? I'm in there, all right? I'm doing my thing, okay? All right? She gets on top, I'm like, dope, okay? And then she stops at one point. She's like, hey, just so you know, I gave you chlamydia. And I'm like, what? And then she's like, you have chlamydia. I'm like, can we talk about this later? You know what I'm talking about, guys? Because I'm in there. I got a job to do, all right? I got a job to do, and I'm in it to win. Dude, you got a shell necklace on, bro. What's your story, dog?
He's rocking it.
Rocking it, dude. You're looking sick, bro. What's up? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I took a second glance at your jacket, and I thought that was a sunny side up egg right there. Like, that's cool, dude. That's dope. I like breakfast food, man. It's fucking, it's good. It's good, man. But Alex said we work at a rehab together, and working at a rehab when you're not sober, I feel like is odd, you know, because it's just like I feel like everybody, they try to one-up each other with like stories, right? Like you're with your friends, everybody's saying a funny story, you try to say a funnier story, you try to do shit like that. And like at a rehab or any sort of kind of like treatment center or sort of like sobriety group, they do stories about when they were fucked up, you know, like stories about shit they've done. And everybody's just trying to one-up each other the entire time. And I've noticed that 'cause they all talk to me, we all talk to each other, and they're telling all these stories, and I'm telling similar stories, you know what I mean? And it makes you wonder, you know, you're like, I don't feel good about this at all. You know what I'm talking about? Or she gets it. Alcoholic, am I right, guys? All right, no. I like to go to bars and just ask people, like, hey, have you thought about sobriety? You know, and then it's just fun. It's a very fun thing to do. Because it's like, they're drunk, they're kind of thinking about it, you know? They're like, man, I'm fucking all sad. I'm like, man, you'd probably be happier if you were sober. I'm gonna go drink. You know what I mean? Like, I thought. I lie about having this. I used to lie about having a son to get off work early. And it was awesome. It was a great time. You should try it. It's amazing. All right, it's amazing. But like it's been biting me in the ass. All right, it's been biting me in the ass because it's like there's a lot of like situations where I think like I remember like at one point like my grandma died about like 4 years ago, and then thank you. All right, oh, yeah, what's up, dude? Fucking cool. Damn, dude, you saw that high five? Right?
4 years ago.
She died about 4 years ago, and I remember when she died, I didn't tell anyone. You know what I mean? Like I just kind of was like sitting on it, and I was just really angry. I don't know if any of you guys saw me about 4 years ago. I was really angry all the time. All right, I was, dude, and I'm already pretty angry most of the time. Like I was just there, just sad and angry. You know, didn't say anything. But then it's like I didn't really use it as an excuse, you know, like I went to work the next day, I came to a mic the day my grandma died, you know, like I was like, what's up? I gotta win it. You know what I'm talking about? She gets it, but she just gets me, dude, alright, dude, you guys, nice, alright, but still, I didn't use it as an excuse, you know, so I was thinking about like all like the things I'd use as an excuse, alright, because I remember like about a year and a half later, I used it as an excuse to get off work for like 4 days, you know, so then I just had to act like my grandma died again, you know, and it was just uncomfortable, so it's just dumb lies, you know, because it's just like, I don't, for example, like the job I was working at, like I don't work there anymore, but I was still cool with my old boss, so like he called me recently, he's like, dude, how you doing, bro, like what's going on with you, I'm like, hey, you know, like same shit, different day, and he's like, ah, man, I haven't talked to you in like 5 years, how's your son, he must be getting big now, what is he in baseball? So now my son's dead, you know, now my son's dead. What, you guys, you about to throw up, dude? You're fucking hiccuping. You can't make eye contact with someone and hiccup, it's uncomfortable. Alright, it's even grosser. Alright, I'm just kidding. No, you're good. But no, I remember when my grandma did die, I did go to a mic. And I remember like the last thing my grandma said to me, because like the nurse was like, all right, your grandma, it's like she's about to lose like brain function. She's about to pass away. You should probably say your last goodbyes. So I went to my grandma and I was like, grandma, like I love you. You're my favorite person. I'm gonna miss you so much. And she looked me in the eye. She's like, please don't leave, mom. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm not her mom, all right? I'm not her mom. So I was like, nah, grandma, it's me, Mikey, your grandson. She's like, please don't leave. And I was like, but grandma, I gotta get this stage time. You know what I mean, guys? Because I'm fucking driven. All right, guys? Give it up for Alec. I'm like so
Give it up for Mikey Silver, everybody. Give it up for fucking Mikey Silver. Give it up for you for being here for the room's hot. Huh? Is that any fun?
Hot room.
Hot room, hot times, hot people. You're hot, everybody. Give it up for the puka shells. Puka shells are back in, dude. They're back. Give it up for puka shells being back. I'm gonna give my wife, I'm gonna give her a puka shell engagement ring. I'm gonna give her. She's Hawaiian, dude. She loves it. I'm single. Give it up for Mikey one more time. Since you made come to the stage, I believe it's her first time here. They have a charity event after this. They brought presents. I say she gives them to us instead. Give it up for Lucy, everybody. This is the only other woman on the screen. Oh, my bad, dude. So that's neither of y'all are. Okay, well. I think it was Liv and Lucy. I thought it was cute. Alright. It's like Liv and Lucy. This is so fun. Alright, so fuck Lucy then, dude.
She was here earlier, she'll be back.
I love Lucy. I fucking hate Lucy, dude. Hey, Lucy, I'm home to beat your ass because you're not at the room's hot. Give it up for this next comedian. He was here last week. It's his first time getting on stage here. I'm very excited to see him. Give it up for Jared, everybody. Give it up for Jared. Jared.
right, let me preface this by saying I'm not funny, so just know that.
Nice.
Just so you know, I don't want to have any expectations here going on. And I'm gonna not look at this. I'm actually gonna look at this. I gotta actually get a couple jokes out of the way really quick because this guy, well, they're not gonna be funny jokes. But this United Healthcare guy got caught killing. Did anyone see this? This is like bizarre. It's like not even a joke, but like he had talked to his prep school. He was like a valedictorian at his prep school. This guy Mangione.
He's hot.
And he's hot, of course. Yeah, I know that. And he made this whole speech to them about how everyone should go out and try new and different things. So he apparently like went forward with that and tried something new and different. And then he, he had apparently they caught him with like a 3-page manifesto about this rant against corporate America and stuff. And they found him sitting in a McDonald's. I just thought that was kind of really strange. I don't know. It's just whatever. Okay, so that's it. So I'm gonna go back to my thing here. It's a holiday season, and so once again we're gonna all sort of pretend that Hanukkah is the same as Christmas. And that the Jews really give a shit about celebrating this time of year, because I don't think they really do. And we're gonna all pretend we know what Kwanzaa is, and I'm still trying to figure it out. And we'll hang our balls in the trees, and we will, light the menorahs, and the guy was talking a little bit ago about the, he made some kind of derogatory remark about the Jews, but I think that's kind of, I don't like to go there with any of that kind of stuff. It's just not right. Although I gotta say, it seems a little, they actually asked for 8 days for their so-called Festival of Lights, and I'm like, well, why can't they just have it in 4 days? It just seems like a little kind of greedy, it's a little like, But are there any, I know that guy like fled already really quickly after he said, are there any Jews here today?
Half.
Any Jews? Half Jews. Okay, so you kind of have an excuse, but you clearly aren't learning. You gotta, not even identify anymore. You gotta kind of keep it quiet if you want to stay out of trouble. I actually, even though you're probably assuming I'm a racist anti-Semite, I'm actually half Jewish.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
And I'm, we got one old Jew, exactly. I'm also half Sicilian. And anybody who's seen True Romance knows that makes me African American too. Right? So I live in West Hollywood.
Say it.
So I'm kind of, I identify with that. I even though on the outside I identify as a straight white male, middle-aged. But I'm a white male with an African-American woman trapped inside of me. So just so you know, I'm basically telling you all this because I have license to make all the racist jokes that I can, which I'm going to proceed to do. So I hope you're going to enjoy them. I'm talking about not being funny. This is actually, and this is going to be my pity laugh call. This is actually only my 4th time on stage doing stand-up. Thank you. I'm doing pretty fucking good, I gotta say that, right? This is a tough crowd. I'm looking at you two there. This is a tough crowd in here. This guy over here. And, but I'm just mentioning that because I'm realizing in my time out in LA, it's, you really, if you're really gonna do stand-up, it's either gonna be racist jokes or it's gonna be sex-related jokes and stuff like that. And I have minimal experience in both areas, but I heard a woman the other day, she was at an open mic I went to, and she gave this graphic description of her anal experiences. Oh. And it was enlightening. It was absolutely enlightening. But I felt like I didn't really want to spend too much time going into that, so I'm going to just talk about about race issues. And I'm going to consult my notes here because I have this called papyrus. It's the thing that was invented by the Egyptians many years ago. And I can't even read the writing, so I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just looking at this to pause because I'm, bumbling. But no, it's really interesting. I mean, honestly, I'm white.
What?
That's part of, that's part of
I don't believe it.
And it's really, well, no, I wouldn't, this is a place of honesty. I want to try to be honest with everybody. And thank you, exactly. And, part of this, what I'm coming to, it's not, this is going to come out wrong. It's going to make me sound like Kermit the Frog. but it's not easy being white, middle-aged male nowadays. You know, our time has passed. Our time has passed, you know? And, you know, it's like the dinosaurs. And that's fine, and I totally get it, and I'm somebody, I consider myself a real progressive. You know, in the presidential election, I voted for the colored woman. I don't remember her name. But no, seriously, I feel like, you know, instead it's kind of just become this thing of, you know, how can I pass? You know, how can I pass as a person of color or someone who's partly of color, or kind of emphasize my Sicilianness or something like that to try, you know. And it's hard, you know, because, you know, there's certain parameters. For instance, I'll be very clear about this. You know, speaking of Michael Richards, you know, we don't use the I don't get to use the N-word. Okay, I get that. I get to say N-word though. I say you kind of, and just even that, it's not going to work. You know, you can't be like, hey, what's up, N-word? It's not gonna work. But I went to this. I was at another. Well, I was at another show the other day at. And I'm relatively new to LA. I've only been out here like 6 months, and it was at the Improv or the Comedy Improv or something on Melrose. And it was a great show, and it was mostly. Well, it was all African American or artists of color. I'm offending people by saying African American because I know people come from islands and I don't know what to. Yeah, everything I'm saying is wrong. But anyway, you get the idea. So it was a whole group of comedians. You know, and one guy gets up there and he says, "I'm going to talk about a group that's really been maltreated. Let's hear it for the white people." See, I made that mistake too. I kind of clapped a little bit because I thought I was encouraging him, and everybody, you should have heard the silence with me, the only, you know, clapping and kind of looking around, and I saw faces that were like cold. It was cold, you know. But it's like I get that. That's fine, you know. But I'm also like someone who wants to try to, you know, I want to expand, you know. And I was thinking about this. This thing that used to be this kind of cliche about people of color in like the 40s or the 50s who would try to pass, who were lighter skinned, and so I'm now trying to take the steps necessary to try to pass. So again, I'm seeing how culturally I can kind of relate to everybody, and clearly I'm having a very hard time with it, which is fine. But I'm really grateful to be here. It's kind of accidental that I test that out. Kind of accidental, but you were a wonderful audience. And I'm really appreciative, and I hope personally, I don't care about you, but I hope I earned my $5 worth in video for being here. Thank you.
Give it over Jared, everybody. Who's on stage, dude? Ray just texted me and he goes, "How's chaos?" And I go, "A white dad on stage is trying to explain how he can say the N-word." And Ray just goes, "So it's great. It's same. So it's the same as always." Go to Jared one more time. Next to me, come to the stage. It's very funny. Give it up for Ashley Johnson.
Keep it going valid, guys. Keep it going. I gotta say, as a middle-aged white dude, it's not that hard. Like I was making it sound way harder than it is. You said it's hard for you? You're not middle-aged yet, though. You're young. I feel bad. I feel sad for the young white dudes. You guys you haven't come into your own yet. You haven't come out of the cocoon and been like, man, you know what? Maybe I'm still playing on like easy mode, you know? Like we're still on easy mode, but it's like Call of Duty 2 where you're like, they make easy harder like a little bit. They shorten the training. I feel like they changed the buttons on it. I don't get it anymore. No, Arctic used to be shoot with the index. Now it's the middle. I don't like it.
Oh my god.
That's a good one.
It's facts. It's facts.
You know, it's never good when the guy in the Trump hat's like, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I would have taken a that's a good one from anyone else.
Literally.
If anyone else wants to throw out that's a good one to just balance this game.
That's a good one.
All right, I'll take it from you. I'll take it from you. You shut your fucking mouth the rest of the show.
Poncho.
Yeah, Poncho. Yeah, Poncho. Fucking piece of shit.
Name is an article of clothing.
How Mexican are you gonna be, man? You're named after a fucking blanket jacket with a hole in it. You're wearing your Trump hat, just like a lot of surprisingly other Mexicans have been doing. It's kind of weird. You guys see they found that Hannah Kobayashi chick? You been seeing that? The chick that just disappeared?
The Hawaiian shoe.
Yeah, she just popped up and was like, everything's fine. Did I miss anything? And they're like, yeah, your dad killed himself because of your trip.
Oh shit! That's
Yeah, he killed himself after like 13 days, which to me makes it seem like he didn't really want to be around to begin with. He was just like, there's people whose kids died in the 80s and they're like, we got an artist to draw a picture of what he might look like today. And this dude was like, 13 days, I'm jumping off a bridge. Been 2 weeks and you know what, I'm thinking about flying back and I never really liked that place. So I'm just going to do it right here. Who kills himself at an airport too? Like, goddamn, dude. Fly to Mexico, do cocaine, fuck hookers. Get chlamydia like Mikey. It's easy. Chlamydia! Chlamydia, dog! Make some noise if it burns when you pee! Just Mikey. Still got it. Still got it.
Man, it's been a while, dude. Come on. That was like 4 years ago.
I don't think you ever got it taken care of. That's the type of guy, I feel like Mikey's just like, I'll get used to it.
I had a surge back then.
He says 4 days, or 4 years, it's 4 days.
Yeah, he just had chlamydia.
Yeah.
Also, his entire car smells like fish, but that's a whole lot different. Secrets? You telling women my secrets?
I got the fish smell out.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
No, he didn't.
I washed it. I bleached and shit.
Not too long ago, there was a bag of golf clubs in here. No, this isn't even comedy. There was a bag of Alex golf clubs in the club, in the back. And everyone in the club was like, why does it stink so bad in here? Turns out Mikey was keeping the clubs in his car and they developed the odor of the car.
In the truck.
You know how bad your truck has to smell to make other things smell? Usually when you take it out, you're like, thank God, but not this one. No. What's in the gift bags?
We're going to a gala.
That doesn't answer the question. I didn't ask you where the bags were going.
Well, that's your answer.
What's in the
I
bags?
have a stuffed sloth.
A stuffed sloth? You know what? 7 out of 10 gifts. How adorable is it?
Stupidly.
All right, let me see it. I'm gonna judge this.
Pretty good stuff, sloth. Oh, it really is? I thought it was like a sex toy.
Yeah, that's not bad.
What did I tell you at the beginning, Poncho? What did I tell you? Shut the fuck up during this set.
He can't help it, he's just edgy.
All right, you know what? The eyes, I'm gonna bump it up to an 8 out of 10. 8.5. Just for you.
Okay, mine is hers.
What you got?
Mine is a sex toy. No, mine is a re-gift from my stepmom.
That does look like a
Dude, this does look like a sex toy. But like a brutal one.
You can
This looks like a sex toy. This looks like a sex toy where like you put on kitchen gloves before you use it. You're like, I don't want to see this.
It's a
You
tripod.
definitely
You
lose.
can film
You
yourself
definitely
having
lose
sex.
that.
You know what? You know what?
Yeah, okay, you know what?
They like suctions and shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
I would love it. Okay, cool.
Kid?
What does it do?
I'm gonna say I feel like.
You didn't vote for Tribal, comma. Shut
I feel like both of
I
these
didn't vote
gifts
at
came
all.
from a
I didn't
CVS.
either.
Oh, for sure.
Did you buy this at a CVS?
No, it's a re-gift. My stepmom gave it to me. She gives a gag gift.
You're re-gifting? Oh,
Word.
what kind of fucking monster? Gets something, smiles in a person's face, and goes, "Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna give this to
Oh no, I
another
opened it
person."
at home. She didn't see me.
Oh. 3 out of 10 gifts.
5 out of 5. Thank you.
No. You can't rate your own gifts. So
I always.
That's funny.
You just broke up with your boyfriend. Did you do it to his face or over the phone?
To his face.
To his face? And then he cried in your face?
Ooh.
He did? That's good.
Wait, he cried? I'm sorry.
She just talked about it.
No, I
Like
know.
15 minutes ago. And they're friends. She's heard him cry. She laughed about it with you.
Yeah, I don't think I was that friend.
That's good. He must have not wanted to break up then. Like last time I got dumped, I already wanted to break up. Guys, you ever been there? When a chick beats you to the punch and you're like, thank God I don't have to be the bad guy. Oh. It was good though, because she came in and like she did it face to face too in my house, and she walked in and was like, I don't want to break up, and I just went, okay. And I just stood there the way you stand waiting for somebody to leave your house, just looking around like, I think you should get your toothbrush and like get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh, you're hard.
Yeah, it broke her heart because she didn't know how to handle that. That's the fellas, that's a power move. No matter how much it hurts, you stuff it down and just go, okay. And they're like, do you want to talk about it? You're like, not really. Not doing that.
No soul.
No.
Yeah, there's no soul here. I don't know if you've been watching the past 4 minutes. You should have seen there was no soul. Okay? Heartless is what people say. I've been shot at multiple times. It goes away. Yeah! You filmed? I filmed a murder by accident one time. You think I'm gonna cry when some chick with herpes breaks up with me? Don't give a shit. You think I was, oh no. I got in there before the bump started. I feel like I dodged a lot of bullets on that one. I dodged a lifetime of explaining to other women how it's not that contagious and we don't have to wear condoms. Spence knows what's up. If you do the research, it's not that contagious. You guys farting in public?
Yeah.
I like it. Farting, it's a confident man.
I only fart in public.
Only fart in public? I like that too. You save them up. You save them up. You only fart in Target? That's a great place to fart. I feel like you can fart in public, but there's rules to farting in public. Like if you're standing in one spot, you can't fart. But if you're walking, go for it.
I didn't mean to.
Like if I'm walking around, there's a 60% chance I'm farting at that moment.
Have you ever crop dusted some kids?
Oh yeah. I'll tell you one time I farted on an escalator going up, and that was the closest I ever felt like to Hitler. Where I was
Wait, what?
You fart on an up escalator and then look down and you watch people just force fed through it. Wow. Just people talking like, oh yeah, it's me. Oh God, what is that? It's the best place to fart. If you want to feel power, like real power.
Elevator.
Elevator? See, that goes against the rules. You're not walking. You gotta stand. You gotta just stand in it. You don't want to stand in your own farts. I feel like if you're in a place and everyone's wearing headphones, you should be just freely farting. That's a given. Airplanes and gyms, you're allowed to fart there, for sure. That's why they play shitty music at the gym. And so everyone wears their headphones and then we just pretend the gym smells like that. That's what we do.
Stupid.
Yeah. We're like, yeah, this is how gyms smell. Like everyone's farts. I was at the gym the other day and I was going to move some weights. Farted, and you know those ones where it's like a little too loud, where you're like, oh, I heard that through my headphones. That's too much. And all I thought was, thank God everyone's wearing headphones in here, and I turned around and one guy's not wearing headphones. And he's just giving me the evil eye, and I'm like, dude, you're the one that's creepy in this situation. You knew what you fucking weirdo, you come to the gym with no headphones? That's fucking creep styles right there.
Weird.
I'm really happy that healthcare CEO got murdered.
Woo!
But
they killed another one.
Here's the thing, I wish it could have been like a normal white that did it. Because Italians are already mostly insufferable, and now you give them this, and they're all like, oh, it was a Luigi, and you're like, dude, you're fucking from like New Jersey, stop it, you're not. Like in the old world, that's how we do it. You don't know anything about that, man. Oh, you guys support brutal CEOs? Fuck you.
They killed him.
Alright?
I love it.
That piece of shit deserved to die.
That's right.
Now I'm just like, do banks next. Right? Let's do fucking banks. Maybe a Ticketmaster CEO, that would be nice.
Yeah.
I'll give him the fucking address to my landlord if, like, you know, we can do that.
Taking requests.
Yeah. Let's start just like making lists. That's what I say we do. As a people, we make a list and we go, these people are cool to kill. And we just start circulating that around, and you're like, if anybody wants to do it, guess what? We're all on your side on this one. Just let it be known, just a public list of just like, if you want to shoot this guy, I'll put money in your books. I'll throw in $20 on your books. I'll get you ramen every few months. It is like the purge. Maybe we need a purge.
Yeah, I'm down.
Who's down for a purge?
Yeah,
Let's do it. I feel like the Ferguson riots were the closest we got. We're almost there, and then no one murdered a CEO at that time. The time is now. Murder people. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.
Good for Ashley Johnson. Bro, the only reason you're cool with farting like that, dude, is because you're tall. It's us short guys that have to endure all that. You tall guy farts, dude. If I fart on nobody. I have ass height to all of you tall people. I'm just eating it. You don't know what I go through. Everybody over 6 feet tall. I'm 4'9". Give it up for Ashley Johnson one more time. Thanks for being coming to the stage. He's a room hot legend. Give it up for Aiden Denny.
Is Ashley still here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were saying you don't like to sit in your own farts.
Nah.
I feel like that's kind of weird, right?
Like you moving.
Don't we all, like, enjoy the smell of our own farts? Like, I thought that was kind of crazy. It's like a given thing. See?
It's science.
Yeah, it's science. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you fart in your bed, and it's like, it's not that bad, but like if someone else does, it's horrible. Okay, all right. Whatever. Okay, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to.
I like your outfit.
Thanks.
Take it off. Take it off.
Why would I do that? She just said she liked it. Then I would have nothing going for me if I. Thank you. Yeah, I just came from work. Flex.
I flex too.
I don't know what you said. Did you guys hear that Jimmy Carter just beat the Twitch streamer record?
Who's that?
Jimmy, you don't know the president, Jimmy Carter?
Oh.
He just got the most Twitch subscribers of all time. 100 years old president. No, it's all right. None of you guys believe me, and it's not true. But imagine if Jimmy Carter, a 100-year-old president, like on the brink of death, did a 24/7 live stream, and we could just watch it. One day he's gonna die, and we'll all have it like there. It's like what we're doing now. Like here, if someone dies on stage, imagine how big the room is hot would be if someone just fucking died right here. Why are you shaking your head, Pancho?
That's crazy.
This is, I mean, how many of y'all have seen a president die?
Not yet.
Not yet, exactly. And I'm saying if Jimmy Carter did a 24/7 live stream, we could all see that. Like, I don't know. Turn Jimmy Carter into Kai Cenat. All right. Been getting a lot of weird looks in traffic recently because I guess I don't really get it, but people have been telling me it's because I pick my nose with my gun. I know what you're all thinking, okay? Like this guy has a gun? Yeah, yes, of course. I have an AK-47 fully equipped, like extended barrel, desert camo skin. I don't play around, okay? Because like imagine how silly I would look if I just had like a tiny little Beretta in my nose. I I can't. I need a full fucking RPG would be the next upgrade. That would be pretty fucking dope. Okay, I feel like none of you guys are agreeing with me on any of this said. I don't really know why. Okay, maybe because your thoughts are poisoned by the gay agenda, which is telling you that your G-spot is in your ass. It's not, okay? It's in your nose, all right, guys? Stop letting these girls peg you, all right? You're getting nothing out of it. She knows. She knows. That's why she made that noise. She gets it. She's knuckle deep in the nasal cavities. Right?
100%.
I can tell. You're laughing now. You're laughing at me. I know what you're doing. You're not laughing at any of my jokes, but now you're laughing because I'm not doing well. Bro, I've been doing comedy for like 26 years, man. Mikey Silver over there, that's my mentor, okay? If you have a problem with me, take it up with him. He taught me everything that I know.
Who got a problem?
Yeah, does anyone?
How old are you?
I'm 28. I started when I was 2. It was crazy.
You had a talent.
I had a talent. I saw Mikey in a dream. He's like, please, Aiden, grace the comedy stage. And then I Googled this guy. He was 3 years old at the time, and full beard, curly hair. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy being 3? We found each other, and now you guys are witnessing what we made together.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this. I got mauled by a German Shepherd earlier today.
Woo!
Who cheered?
Me.
It was not good. It was not a good thing, dude. I was just taking a walk, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, my sheep. Gives me back my sheep. And then he beat my ass, dude. It wasn't a dog. You seem confused. It wasn't a dog. It was a real human being, German Shepherd. He just started beating me up, and I was like, where are the sheep? I live in Culver City. I was taking a walk. Like, where are the wolf arms? Goddamn immigrants, man. They just
Whoa.
they can get away with anything, man. They're just like, let me start up a fucking wolf farm in Culver City and just beat up some guy. That's my life. It's hard. It's so difficult, man. My girlfriend, she's been complaining recently. Why are you nodding already? I can't even get through a joke. Like, she's like, yeah, of course she's been complaining. About what? You don't even know yet. She's been complaining I'm too loud. Surprising, right? I'm not loud. No, I'm regular. But I tell her, I'm like, hey babe, just turn your hearing aid down, you know, because she's 76 years old.
That's right.
Old bitch. I keep itching my eyes. If you notice that, it's because I'm nervous up here. No, my girlfriend, she's not 76. That was a lie. She's real. She's a normal age. And normally when she tells me that I'm being too loud, I'm just like, what? You know? I gaslight her, okay? That's the secret to good pussy, okay? You make them feel crazy and then they can never leave. I've been with my girlfriend for 28 years. Since I was born. She's only 26, so it's kind of crazy. How did that work? I don't know.
Rumor.
Whoa! Don't start spreading these rumors, man. We're alive. I don't want to get canceled. I've never said anything bad on this stage before. You said I'm a groomer, man. It's hard. Man, when did it get so hard to be straight? Like what? I just want to. Thank you, Pacho. Thank you. Because it's like, I just want to have regular sex, just like penis and vagina, you know, just like going in and out, and everyone just wants to do like fucking this. They want to do all this. They want to like just fuck around. What is that, man? Why are we doing that? Why can't we just go back to the normal shit?
Fellow.
It's funny doing that joke after I explained that the male G-spot is in your nose. What's the thing that what would I do? Whatever. How do I do a nose?
That's it.
Oh, snap.
It didn't even hurt at all.
That's because you're straight.
That's what she said.
All right, no more heckling allowed. Okay. Yeah. No one is allowed to talk anymore. It's my time. It's my time. All right, I'll just say it. Who groaned? I'm so tapped into every noise that I hear right now because I'm sober. I think body positivity is a fucking bad thing.
What?
I think it's bad. Look at me. Look at me. And I'm comfortable in my own skin.
Shut it.
That's what I'm trying to say, Mikey. I should not be this comfortable looking like an anorexic fucking... Someone, don't, come on. I've been called Sid from Ice Age.
That's mean. That's cruel.
I know. All right. You guys like impressions? I'm gonna end with a really good joke. You guys like impressions?
Yeah.
All right. This is my impression of a cuckold experiencing post-nut clarity. What? Are you fucking my wife? What the? Get off of it! What are you doing? Stop! Why are you fucking my wife? Oh. I asked for this. I wanted you. Oh. Thank you.
Come on over here, Jenny. Hey, Jenny, everybody. You know what's funny is like I felt like if you're doing a touch thing and like a guy was doing that, he would like afterwards be like, dude, I'm so sorry. He's like, no, it's just what I do every time. This is just what I like doing. He's like, no, don't worry about him. He just likes being that guy that is just begging for her to stop. You're like, you want me to stop? And he's like, please stop. And then you stop. He's like, no, keep going. Seriously, keep going. This is what I want.
How am I supposed to come again?
But please stop. For the love of God, I'm going to kill myself. If you're like, no, I got to. Anyway, that's Aiden's joke. Give it a read, Denny, one more time. This next comedian comes in his first time here. Get it for Jay Jenkins.
How we doing, everybody? Doing all right? That whole, I was thinking about if farts smell good, you know, and you said it's science, right?
It's science.
It's science. I think I believe that. I think that it's more so it smells good to you because you know it came from you, not because the smell smells good, because it's familiar, right? Because I pulled into a Vons and I farted before I got out of my car and closed the door. And then I came back after getting some groceries and I got back into my car and I just got in there and I wasn't expecting it to still smell and I was like, who the fuck farted in my car? Because I didn't know. Where'd your friend go? Cool. You guys went to a gala? Is it the Addams family, fucking Addams family? Oh, man. You guys are like the fucking Addams family. Always, oh boy.
Classic.
Oh man.
Syracuse?
Syracuse?
Are you going?
You guys like Syracuse?
I like it.
I guess I'll. Go ahead. What were you gonna say? No. What were you gonna say?
Detracting from yourself.
Let's see. You guys ever have to poop real bad, but only if it's loud?
Nah, man.
You guys ever have to poop, but you can only get it out if it sounds like a World War II dogfight in there, like a German Messerschmitt, you know. Rattling. All right. Rattling. I guess I'll do my 2 cents. I know you guys want to hear what I have to say about this whole CEO. Thanks, guys.
You look like the shooter.
Shut up, Poncho!
I already hate this fucking guy. Let's see. Look, everybody's saying there's 2 sides to all of this. Obviously, that was a man that got killed, you know. But then I thought about my hospital experience when I had that ball thing. Anybody ever have a ball thing?
Yeah.
No, not
Anybody ever have a ball thing?
What?
Thought I twisted a ball one time. It's called a testicular torsion. If you don't do it right, you don't get the surgery, you can lose the dang thing. Yeah. And I thought that I had one of those. Happened to a friend of mine. He got it having sex. I didn't. I was just playing with him. And I remember being kind of scared. It was kind of painful. And I called my friend up and I said, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not sure. And he said, you know what, man? Better safe than sorry. Go to the hospital. And I'm like, okay. So I check myself into the ER. They give me the ultrasound. They feel me out a little bit. And I'm asking the whole time, guys, am I covered under insurance? Am I going to get insurance for this? And they're like, yes, you're fine. You're totally fine. We're just going to put this cold jelly on your balls and find out. And we're just going to wait here for a little while. And I'm like, but I'm covered. I'm covered by insurance. They're like, yes, you're covered by insurance. Get the whole test, get my balls figured out. Turns out, no problem, no torsion, no twist. I just sat on them a little weird. Thank you, man, thank you. And everything was hunky-dory until I got a bill in a couple weeks for $1,400.
Huh.
And I was like, I'm gonna fucking shoot a guy in Midtown right now. And then I'm gonna get on the internet and be like, it's not because of my balls. I'm just fucking sick of America prioritizing profit over people. I didn't have a ball thing, so I can relate to him. He doesn't look like he'd have a ball problem. He looks like, I guess he had back issues or something. All right, I got one more thing for you guys. Let's see. I've got a friend. Another medical story. I've got a friend that she goes to the gynecologist from time to time. It's just, you guys know, as you should. As you should. And it's a pretty interesting gynecologist. He's an albino man. He's an albino man. He identifies as one because he is one. He's an albino man. And she talked to me a couple weeks ago and she said, you're not going to believe this. My funny gynecologist, he just got let go from his practice. And he started drinking again. And then all of a sudden, the last they saw him, he was asleep in the zoo in the rhinoceros pit. And I was like, you're going to tell me you're albino former wino gynos living with a rhino? Let's see. Guys, I'm not a sexist.
What?
But I'm not too bad at it either. Oh, man. I kind of feel like the cuck a little bit right now, a little bit. This is kind of a humiliation kink thing.
Okay.
You're like Jimmy Carter.
Call back.
Call back. Oh, man. I'm gonna give myself the light on this one, guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Give it up for Jake Jenkins, everybody. Jake motherfucking Jenkins on his Rooms Hot debut. Jake Jenkins. Did you go to? Well, whatever. I get drunk. So. Did you go to Syracuse? Ah, dude, come on. Jim Boeheim is the best. Does anybody know who Jim Boeheim is? Legendary coach of Syracuse, dude. Killed a guy.
That's right.
Killed a guy. Ran him over. My favorite video on the internet is Jim Boeheim. The next game he goes out to after he killed a guy. He ran over a homeless guy when he was just crossing the road. He was innocent or whatever. And the next game he went out to, he got a standing ovation from the Syracuse crowd. And he's sitting there just being like, no, please don't applaud me for running over a guy in the most traumatic experience of my life. And they're like, woo, Jim Boeheim! And he's like, no, please. Quit cheering on my trauma. I thought that's really funny. Look at the video, it's funny. Give it over to Jim Boeheim. Give it over to Jay Jenkins. Give it over to this next comedian. Give it over to Spence Griffith.
I've been in the hospital a lot. For real reasons, though, not like my balls. That's why I don't look like you. If I hadn't been in the hospital so much, I'd look just like you. Handsome young man. Look, you look like a dreamboat from one of those 80s magazines. The girls used to I'm old. I used to kidnap girls in the 80s, and they always had those magazines. And you look just like the guys in them. God damn it. Thought you twisted your ball. I've only woken up in the hospital. I've never put myself into the hospital. I don't know what that part of the experience is like. God, I could look just like him. Oh, my teeth are fucked up too. Anyway, you've just got me depressed, man. I hate pretty people. Not as much as I hate Poncho, for the record. The hatred for that child boy is innumerable. God damn it. What are we doing? God damn, I want to be young again. When you're young and you first start fucking, you gotta concentrate on not coming too fast because that's what your mom teaches you. And now I'm fucking old and I gotta concentrate on coming before my body gives out. It's a problem.
Just noticed the Russo koozie.
Huh?
Just noticed the
Oh my
koozie.
god.
Oh, shit, I found it in my car. Yeah, that's right. It is, fuck that pile of garbage. If Poncho had a good work ethic, I'd say he should be the new Russo. But he doesn't have the work ethic of Russo. That's one good thing about him. What were we talking about? Oh, you old and fucking. It's rough. Yeah. I don't got the fucking energy anymore. It's not even that. I just don't give a shit. It's amazing you get old and you're like, how did fucking consume my life for so long? I wish I had never been invented. I'm sick of all the whatchamacallit, the legacy sequels and stuff. Like Top Gun Maverick, and now we're doing Roe v. Wade again. It's ridiculous. I had to go through this already. RVW Requiem. Or what? Roe versus Wade, Back in the Habit. One of those is fun. I'll figure it out. Back in the Habit. You also seen Sister Act?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was one person. So that movie's not a beloved movie. Sister Act Part 2, Back in the Habit, is not a beloved movie to people.
That's for a black.
My popular culture references. You guys heard of this Elvis fella? No, I'm not that old. name comes from the word, Spence is my name, not Spencer. People think it's Spence, it's just, or Spencer, it's just Spence. My family's so woke, we don't believe in the hard R in anything. And so it's just Spence. But originally that meant in Rome it was a pantry slave. Which seems maybe like the best slave to be in ancient Rome. Like I feel like you have a little rhyme and you jump out and like, hey, don't rape me, here's your rape me. How you doing? In the Urban Dictionary, Spence means a blowjob that doesn't end in completion. Yeah, as in Lisa spenced him last night, leaving him unfulfilled and with blue balls. So I assume Lisa means buried in the backyard. Like, as in she fucking spenced me last night, so I Lisa'd her. What the fuck? I can't even believe there's a... So clearly written by someone who had that happen to him for named Spence a couple days ago. I mean, just was doing it out of spite. Because the next one, I'm not going to get into that one. It's Slippery Spence, and that is just, no one possibly does this. Yeah, it's I don't have it memorized. I have to pull out something to read it off. Oh, I always have it at hand. Because it is insane, but I don't do that. I only do that to audiences I hate. And if I'm prepared to do that. Anywho, how did we get on my name? Oh, we were talking about life. I'm dating this girl, I gotta break up with her. She gave me a text 2 days ago and it was like, we need to talk. And I was like, yes, she's gonna break up with me. And it was just that she had to cancel tonight's date. I know, so now I gotta break up with her. She works on oil rigs. And one time, yes, she's an EPA employee. She does inspection. Yeah, she's a roughneck. Yeah. You seen Armageddon? The big black dude, he's based on her. Yeah, that guy. Michael C. Clark Duncan or something. Whatever, big dude. So she texted me one day, she's like, sorry I didn't get back to you, I have to keep my phone off to avoid explosions. So that's hot. She's really sweet too. And she can't talk to me. I mean, that seems like the perfect girl. But, no, she's too nice. I'm a pile of garbage, and I should not taint nice people. Hence, in being in this room. No. Y'all are great people. Oh, we were doing abortion. Y'all didn't know that, but that was all supposed to lead up to abortion, and it never did. Yeah. Who profits off of being forced birth? Usually when there's a new law, like you can follow like who's getting money for it. Who profits off that shit? I'll tell you who, circuses. Yeah, Big Barnum and Bailey, they're the ones who forced this on us.
Big Barnum and Bailey.
Yeah, hell yeah. Did you know that every carny was found in a dumpster?
Oh, my
Yeah, it's true. Look it up. Fact. Freak shows are gonna get awesome. It's gonna be fuck so many flapperhead babies, it's gonna be a buyer's market. Buy a large coat, take home a wolf boy. Oh, wow, you got a bearded lady? This kid has no face. That's way fucking... No, Siamese twins. Try Siamese quads connected by the dick. You got lobster boy? This kid's has an alligator for a dad. I don't know. Incest babies might give us eczema. You don't fucking know. Anyway, yeah.
That's really good.
I'll tell you who else is stoked about having Roe v. Wade. Pedophiles. Yeah, there's nothing easier to groom than an unwanted child. Just a little pat on the back and an attaboy, and they will keep a secret, trust me. No, I'm pro-choice, obviously. But I'm also heavily invested in coat hangers, so I don't know how to feel right now. Pro-choice, thank you. If you're pro-life, you're a fucking nerd. Or alpha, beta, omega, I don't know what y'all fucking say these fucking days. I don't speak Greek, I'm not a fucking nerd. Fucking getting an abortion was a rite of passage growing up. Like, it wasn't until I had to borrow money from my dad that he stopped calling me queer. Actually, I never had to pay for an abortion. But you should be able to. I just, I'm a do-it-yourself kind of guy. There's something about seeing the light go out of your own eyes. It's very cathartic. God damn it, that's fucked up. Merry Christmas. Yeah. I like Christmas because I can wear a robe. Because y'all that know me know I wear robes all the time, but now it looks like I'm festive and not fucking crazy. And shit. Plus, like, it's easier to get kids to sit on your lap. Yeah, don't even need a candy bar. Just promise them a wish. The wish is usually, please let me go. I don't grant those wishes. All right, thank you very much. Give it up for your host, Alex.
Give it up for Spence Griffith, everybody. Next comedian coming to the stage. He's very funny. Give it up for Tatiana Kowinski.
This microphone cord has been through so much. So much. That was, hey, oh, I'm fucking. I know how you guys are. Sick as fucking and
Bunch of
shit.
sexy dudes, Tatiana, I know.
Oh, Spence gifts. Spence gifts. I'm there. Hey, all the people that looked really spiffy left. So I'm gonna just say stuff. You guys know the Samuel L. Jackson, like how he wears those hats. I think that he's literally the only one who can pull it off. And if I ever see anybody in that kind of hat that's not Samuel L. Jackson, I'm gonna kill them on the spot. I want to murder them. I'm gonna get a gun. I'm gonna buy offline because you can do that. And I'm gonna shoot them. I'm gonna shoot them in the head so that the hat, even if they live, they'd never be able to wear a hat like that again. I have very strong opinions on that kind of hat. It's always worn by a bald guy who thinks he's special. He thinks he's so special that he can pull off that hat. He can't. I just think those hats are dumb and stupid, and we all know you're either autistic or you're bald or both or all of it. And you did do theater, and you think you're really smart and you're actually not. Maybe this is because I did a focus group a couple weeks ago, and the guy that wore that hat was bald and autistic and definitely did theater, and he pissed me off. He just pissed me off. His personality was like atrocious. Talked the whole time. It's like, I know it's like a focus group and like the whole thing is about getting your opinion. I don't want to hear it. Hey, why do you put us in a group together? I don't want to hear his opinion. You do. You need his opinion? Hey, when you do focus groups and stuff, they ask you like a bunch of questions to make sure you fit the parameters. Like, do we need like this? Like we need opinions from people from these ages with these kind of jobs and stuff. They should ask if they wear those hats. Well, this economy, am I right? I think that we have reached kind of like a full circle moment where we should probably bring child labor back. People can't afford to retire. Make their 10-year-old granddaughter work a job again. And not like sex stuff. I mean, the factories. Just go back to like put them in factories. Hey, other countries are doing it. It's great. You want more stuff made in America? Put kids to work. They're already making money for their parents off TikTok. Let's just bring child labor back so they can pay taxes. Okay. God, my energy is off the roof right now. My energy is just so
Hot.
It's so hot that everyone left and went outside.
Well, it's perfect.
To cool down a little bit.
It's perfect. Now everybody gets like 20 minutes.
Hell yeah. My job right now, I actually do work for some like Twitch streamers, and most of my job is opening like their mail and their packages, which actually it's crazy that you would pay somebody money to do that and less money than you spend on the contents of the packages for a job. But I kind of actually feel sad for them because they don't even feel joy like unwrapping the little presents they bought themselves. That's what like getting a package is like. You're unwrapping a little present that I wonder what this is. Something I bought for myself. Okay. Would like a porn parody called "Honey, I Shrunk the Hole."
Okay. What's it about?
So instead of he shrinking the kids, he shrunk her whole back from before when she had kids.
Nice. And it's still Rick Moranis.
It's still Rick Moranis. He's old and he's like, and this is kind of like all we have left to save our marriage. Like, I'm gonna die with you at this point. Let's shrink your whole back up.
Honey, I shrunk the hole.
Shrunk the hole. Check. Take a check. Take a look. Take a look.
That's the sequel.
Yeah. Wait, that's actually, we should do that.
Honey, I blew the kids.
Wait, actually. Let's get Rick Moranis. Let's actually do that.
So is it a laser that turns you into a pedophile, or just
No.
Hey, Spence, we get your like whole shtick. It's like, I fuck kids, but I used to make movies about like how people in other countries are actually oppressed and stuff, and like you're a fucking fake.
You're dead to me.
You're a fake freak.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna out Spence right now. He's actually a really good person. He's actually a really nice guy. Doesn't fuck kids. He fucks people who are so age appropriate. It's disgusting. He needs to shrink the whole machine. That's what he needs. So let's do it. Let's make the movie, and we'll actually make the shrink the whole device.
Let's do it.
You have to make the device.
Guys, we gotta do it.
How do you build that?
Science.
Yeah, science. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Easy.
Is it
Yeah.
Rick Moranis dead?
What?
He got punched in the face in New York during COVID.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so,
feel it in the force.
It was the whole thing.
That's so funny. I didn't know.
well, he's dead to me if he doesn't fucking get that shrink hole machine ready.
Somebody punched out in the eye. It was good, right?
This isn't, I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, okay, so I have friends. I have some friends that, like, my one friend just talks in all, like she's not, she like, is an ally, but she talks in all the gay like she literally her personality is like I watch RuPaul Drag Race.
Ew.
I watch RuPaul Drag Race. And so all she only talks in catchphrases.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
I fucked one of those.
A person who talks.
No, a tranny.
Okay. You need a hobby so bad.
That is a hobby.
You need a hobby so bad.
Fucking trannies is a hobby.
No, you literally need to think about like literally anything else. Like just have
I
like
love trannies.
learn to sew. Okay, fine.
Feel
That's
engaged.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Still engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know he'll never be engaged.
Whoa.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think he's a virgin, quite frankly.
I think so too.
I think
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your personality. You're just feeling your imagination.
You
You're
what?
right, he is a figment of my mind. No.
He's actually not real.
Alec is my sponsor.
He's actually less real than Honey, I Shrunk the Hole. That's the reality.
Oh.
Poncho is not even a fucking name, dude. It's a piece of article of clothing.
Yeah, thank you.
That's really weird.
It's because when they can wear a whole bag over his body.
What does that mean?
No, I just said that exact sentence earlier.
Oh, God.
An hour ago. Exactly. Literally the
Same
article
words.
of clothing.
Yeah.
the exact-
Oh, shit.
Word for word.
Nice,
Okay, I guess I'm a
nice
hack.
job.
Hey, you're right. I guess what
I
it
guess
is.
I'm a hack.
Say something about shrinking the hole in the poncho.
Oh, Honey, I Shrunk the head hole.
I think I shrunk the poncho.
I think that already happened.
Honey, I put your poncho in the dryer and it's 100% wool. I'm so sorry.
Ouch.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. Imagine. I think. Oh, does anyone want some hair? I'm doing a giveaway. Send this to 5 friends, and I'll give you this.
Wait. Whoa.
That's crazy.
Do I really have 70 hours on here?
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking know
right.
either. Oh!
You asked for it.
Hey, we're
What are you
vibing.
guys
I don't give a
We
shit.
can vibe for a minute. Let's vibe for a
We're
minute.
vibing for a minute.
Facts.
Facts. Facts. Let me see. Oh, I didn't watch a lot of SpongeBob growing up. I wasn't really allowed. My mom thought like cat dog was like a homosexual relationship, so she like was like not into certain shows. She was like, that is wrong and bad. And yeah, she was like, cat dog, they're obviously fucking. I mean, they're like, it's a double-sided dildo, but like, as a thing. Oh, I just noticed my name is up there. Wow. I'm famous. On the poster.
Oh yeah, stop.
I didn't realize that. Wow.
Stop.
Hell yeah.
Look at that.
I don't even think Renee Vaca even
On the
connected
wall.
to that. I have been waiting forever to see Renee Vaca because I worked with like his uncle at a hardware store, and then I went up to him when I saw him at the comedy store. I was like, I worked with your uncle Alfredo at Ace Hardware, and he's like, who is that?
Ha!
And he's like, but you want a picture with me, right? And I was like, shush, I feel like you need this right now. He's funny though.
Oh wow, you didn't mean that.
He is. Do you want to fucking fight?
What do you want to do?
Wow.
Oh.
Weird, dude.
Yeah, that was.
I actually don't.
No. Everybody, give it up for Tatiana. That's how you do it. Everybody's here still, and you're wondering, man, the list, like, there's not really people in here, but somehow the list is at almost 20 people. And, like, you might be thinking, man, the room's not that hot at the moment, but then Tatiana comes up here and lights it on fire. Even with this amount of people. But when you look at this, somehow all of these people texted me and said, sign me up. Where are they?
In hell.
What?
Yeah.
What's really funny is the next person coming to the stage right now, it's the perfect rebuttal. Give it up for Poncho, everybody.
Thank you. How's everyone feeling?
Hostile.
Hostile?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you think? I don't know, it kind of feels like home to me.
Aww.
Oh, thank you. How's everyone feeling for real?
Woo!
Fucking faggots.
Okay.
You could have been anywhere in the world. Could have been at home, about to kill yourself, but you're here with me. Ain't that cool? Thank you. Let me try some new shit. Oh, I got this hat. It's because I'm on a streak of wearing crazy hats. Like yesterday, I was at the Improv wearing a Bob, Sideshow Bob hat. So today I'm like the Jamiroquai of comedy. You know who Jamiroquai is?
I thought it was one word. Jamiroquai?
Oh, Jamiroquai, yeah. Okay. I'm like Jamiroquai of the comedy world. Tomorrow might be even crazier than that. Oh, I got a Trump yarmulke. I bought a Trump yarmulke because I was just figuring out because we live in an era where you could just think of anything up in the world and you could buy it on Amazon. So I wondered if you could buy a Trump yarmulke. Luckily, I did find a Trump yarmulke. It just goes to show. I wonder what else could you find on Amazon. I bet you could find a dog dildo on Amazon. Not a dildo that you would use on a dog. That's pretty weird. I'm talking about a dog dildo. A dildo that's shaped like your dog's dick. And you can fuck your bitch with that. Because there'll be some weird ass people online that would do that. I know. I just figured somebody's weird enough to want a dog dildo to want to fuck their bitch with. You feel me? It just has to. People are just weird like that. It's crazy. I was thinking about, you guys ever seen Interstellar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a re-release right now. It's in the movie, you can go watch it at IMAX. I recommend it, it's a really good movie. The whole movie's about astral projection though. That's what that whole movie's about. It's about astral projecting. Because the guy's in a different planet and he has to send the message through. It really gets me thinking because I'm hold on, the thoughts in here. You know that that girl that just got found, the Hawaiian girl?
Yeah.
Whatever her name is or whatever. I felt like that's the real life Interstellar of today. You get what I'm saying? It's like she went to a different world. Nobody knew of her. In Interstellar, nobody knew of him. So the kids kind of just carried on. And the dad just carried on and just killed himself. And then she comes back to Earth, which doesn't happen in Interstellar. They don't come back into the same thing. But here they come back and now the dad's dead. I don't know, I just can see is that a parallel thing?
Sure.
That's not that parallel. That's just me crazy being connecting the dots. You know what's the best time to fuck up at your job?
Wow.
Around December time. Because them last 2 weeks, nobody gives a fuck. Not at school, not at work, nobody cares. You can just get away, you can just fuck up at work. It's not that big of a deal. I remember I used to work warehouse jobs. And I remember I fucked up in the last 2 weeks of the year. And I was wondering if they're gonna call me back January. Really waiting on the phone, oh, they'll just hit me up. That's what they said. Yeah. Imagine starting the year like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know Miles. He knows my name.
I'm wearing this hat because I'm like, what happens if they just... Last time they broke in with the cops and they raided this place. What happens if ICE raids this place? What then?
I hope they take you.
You're the only one that
I'm sure they're looking at me.
You're over it. Let's see.
Yeah, at least I'm a romantic and not a poser like you.
What? A real Mexican?
Yeah, I'm a real person. You're just a poser.
I'm a poser?
Yeah.
I am not Mexican. That's the thing. Said to me.
No, you're a poser in life and whatever
Am I
the
a
fuck
poser
you're
in
trying to be. Whatever the fuck you're trying to be.
What am I trying
You're a
to be?
big poser. That's what you are.
Oh.
Ooh, a poser got nowhere else to be. It was crazy. Nigga, you like 40 years old. And you
Oh,
still-
45.
Oh, 45. And you
Oh, you're
still-
trying to insult me. I was wondering.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're 45 and you hanging out here. You're 45 acting like this, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Imagine being 45 and you acting like a kid, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Shit. I hope I...
Come on, you got it. You're going to get a good one.
You're really not worth it. You
I'm not
really
worth it.
not.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna go
cool.
continue my joke. You know what's the worst time to be gay?
What?
When you're hiding it from your wife and kids. Oh!
Nice, dude.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, dating Latinas is like taking an edible. You guys ever dated Latinas? Yeah? You know, they're cool for the first 30 minutes, and then they hit you. Them bitches hit you. Every Latina hits you. It's crazy. They're all... This is the thing about Mexicans. When you talk to one, it's like you talk to all of them. It's very rare you find a Mexican with an independent thought. Like, they all sound the same, they all talk the same. What's up, fool? Like, it's crazy. Like, I wish there was an individual man, and if he's an individual, he's a racist to his own kind. It's like, there's no balance. Type shit. That's why I hate beaters. That's why I hate beaters. I really do. I wish they do deport every beater out of here.
Yeah!
Get you fucking beaters out of here. And leave me here though. Let me stay. Let me stay.
No,
I love this country. I love this country. Let me stay. They're probably gonna kick me out. You know what's the difference between me and the regular beater? Is when they kick me out, I have a place, a job, and a mom, and a home, and a girlfriend to go. These beaners, when they get kicked out, they got nowhere to go. You do realize that, right? So they can kick me out all day long. I got my mom waiting at home. I got a place to stay. You got a wife, the whole thing.
No, you don't.
How you know? You're right. I don't got a wife. You're right. I'm single.
We all know.
Hey, check it out.
With that hat on, we know.
Shut up. Calm down, Vita. Calm down, Vita. You just got here. Calm the
I didn't
titties.
just get here.
Calm the
That's
titties.
the reason.
Relax.
Calm your titties. Oh.
You know what's crazy? God, I was just thinking about this. I'm like, because I'm the opposite of a pedophile. I like dating older bitches. You get me? I like dating taller bitches.
Called a cub.
No, I like dating taller bitches. You know what I'm saying? Because,
I think because all the bitches are taller.
yes, all the bitches is taller. But what I'm saying is this. It's because I never grew up my height after middle school. I never, I'm the same height when I was in middle school. So what I'm saying is I want to fuck a taller bitch because it feels like I'm fucking a real adult. You get me? Because I get to climb on them. Like, you get me? Like, I feel like
What?
it feels like I'm in middle school still. And because she's taller than me, I get to climb on the bitch. It feels like I'm fucking a real adult. Like, it feels like I'm a kid again.
Like Jack and Beanstalk?
Yeah, no, it feels like I'm fucking a real adult. Remember when adults was taller than you? And you was like, damn, your titties and your vagina probably bigger in person. Like,
What?
You get me? That's what I'm saying. Being short.
know you're short?
Huh?
Do you think we don't know you're short?
Bitch, I'm talking about me being short.
I know.
And you
I see that.
You just got outsmarted, dude.
Your imaginary character outsmarted you.
You got
Damn.
You know I outsmarted myself.
Yeah, whatever. All right, thank you. My name is Pancho.
Give it up for Pancho, dude. How am I gonna cut him off when he's cooking like that, dude? When he's cooking like that, give it up for Pancho one more time, dude. Spence's schizophrenic mental image, dude. So this is him doing this thing with me with Pancho and somebody else where he just goes, this person isn't real. They're a figment of my imagination. And I believe him. There's literally multiple times where Spence goes, he's not real, he's not real. And then he just walks away and I'm like, God, I can't prove you wrong, dude. I don't think he's real. And Spence just lost into a mental battle of wits with him? A battle of wits? And he outsmarted himself? Give it over. Actually, you know what? Fuck Pancho. Give it over Spence Griffith, who was just on the stage tonight. Give it over Spence Griffith. This next meeting is very funny. Give it over Michael, everybody.
How do I follow that, man? How do I follow Pancho after that greatness? It's tough to follow greatness, man. Pancho said that he was having sex with somebody. You said taller women to make it seem like you've been having sex with adults.
You know, voluptuous women.
That means at one point you were having sex with people and be like, man, this is a child right now.
I always fuck adults. I know.
That's real P. Diddy activity. It's a weird bit to have.
I started up there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Up there meaning in height or?
No, my first one when she was older than me and way more experience. And yeah.
Tell me more about it.
Spence, shut up.
Well, I busted in the first.
Hey Spence, man, how long you been coughing like that, man?
Forever. 87 years.
You had that pre-COVID COVID.
Yeah. I started that shit.
No, that robe makes me think you did. You know what I'm saying? That robe says COVID on it. No, Spence, shout out to Spence, man. Thank you for being here, bro. It's always a pleasure to see you, man. I'm dead ass. That's not even a joke, man. I see Spence all the time, random places. Be outside of 7-Eleven. I'm like, is that Spence right there? No, just a random homeless guy. It's cold outside. That's why I'm wearing this fur jacket, you know. It's also festive, but it's cold. I know it's cold because white people are wearing coats. You know what I mean? Like, I saw Tatiana with a shirt on, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's cold outside. This is big girl weather.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, it ain't nothing wrong with that. A thigh gap's not gonna keep me warm right now. I need me a walking weighted blanket. That's big girls for the winter, thin girls for the summer, paraplegic girls for when I go to Six Flags.
Damn! Like that?
I mean, why would I buy a flash pass, you know what I'm saying, when my +1 could get me to the front of the line? That's old girls, because I don't have health insurance. You know, old women always got, you feel me? They always got medicine, you know? I got asthma too, you know what I mean? Like, do you have an oxygen tank at home? Old girls do. You feel me? If she qualified for AARP, you feel me? Oxygen tank at home, exactly what I need. Need a nebulizer in my life. That's it. This is a vibe, man. Last time I came here, they didn't have the fireplaces going.
Keeps it going.
Yeah, it makes it feel a little warmer. I went into that hallway to go to the bathroom, you know, the one that looks like people die and get killed in. I don't know if y'all haven't been, have you ever been down that hallway? It's crazy down that hallway. It made me kind of mad because they have a woman's bathroom and then they have like an everybody's bathroom. Men can't even have bathrooms these days. It makes me mad, but I saw Gladiator 2 the other day.
Yeah.
Fire, I liked it. I rocked with it. It brought out the inner toxic masculinity in me. Which was impressive because when Kendrick dropped GNX, that was the most toxic masculinity I've ever seen in my life. I went to the barbershop that day. I seen a dude not let his barber put alcohol on his lineup. I've never seen toxic masculinity like that. He grabbed the cotton balls, like, I'll do it myself. I was like, wow, that's a crazy line to draw on that's being gay. Like, y'all know you're not gonna put alcohol on my lineup. That's tough, you know what I'm saying? I was watching a classic film the other day, just a classic. You might have seen it, may not have. Starts with this girl named Rose. She gets on this giant boat. She's engaged to this guy with a big ass forehead. You always know who the villain is in a movie because he's white and has a large forehead. You feel me? Pennywise, Voldemort, Emperor Palpatine, Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like just. So as she's on this boat, she meets this guy who looks strangely like Leonardo DiCaprio. She's like, weren't you in Interstellar? She's like, no, wrong movie. They fall in love on this boat. While they're falling in love, right, the captain 7 different times gets warned, hey man, there's something in the sea. Maybe we should turn left. 7 times he says, no, we're good, we're okay. Fast forward, Rose and Leonardo DiCaprio have this steamy kissing scene. It's so good it makes Jared Carmichael gay. That's how good this kissing scene is. You know what I'm saying? He saw that and he was like, I like white guys now. As they're having this kissing scene, boom, they hit this iceberg, whole ship sinks. That's exactly what the election was for me this year. It was just a giant Titanic failure. Because black people, we try to tell everybody, man, like, there's an iceberg in the ocean with a toupee on. Just, what if we went left? We even had Meg Thee Stallion come out on the stage and was like, don't vote for him, you know? Not even Cheeks could save the country? You know what I'm saying? Twerking for the vote didn't work? That's a different level of racism I ain't never saw in my life. I was on apps. I used to be on dating apps because I'm single. I decided to just go back to dating the old-fashioned way. Going up to a woman at the bar, being like, yo, you're cute. And she been like, I have a boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm back in the game. You feel me? I'm not doing that anymore. You feel me? I'm not getting enough hours at work to hit at women at the bar. You feel me? I did send a letter to Santa, though. I did send a letter to Santa. You feel me? Because you're never too old to believe in Christmas magic. I said, dear Santa, help me pay for these bills. That's the only way they get paid for it, you know? It's that or selling my body on the internet, which is a very valuable option, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can sell feet. They don't know whose feet that is. Yeah. The CEO of United Healthcare got killed. Everybody knows that. That's not news. That's not news, right? But I think it's crazy when everybody was like, we don't know why he got murdered. And I was watching Gladiator 2 and I was like, I know why he got murdered. Like, I never realized, last year they had that TikTok trend, right, where everybody was, all these wives were asking dudes, like, how often do you think about the Roman Empire? And I was shocked, because every time the dudes was like, every day.
That's weird.
I was like, that's the widest answer you can have. I don't think about the Roman Empire ever, because I'm black. You know, I got to think about staying alive.
The Egyptians.
I do think about the Egyptian Empire a lot.
Africa, not Africa.
I do think about them a lot.
It's that's your
You know what? Yeah.
That's your Roman Empire.
That's my Roman Empire for sure, man.
I'm thinking about the Aztec Empire.
That's the analogy.
The Aztec
Whites are the
Empire.
Romans, blacks are the Egyptians.
That's a good point, man. Every race has their Roman Empire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mexicans got the Aztecs. You feel me?
Nah, dude, mine's for sure.
No.
You got it.
Well, I was speaking for you.
Jewish.
The Jews got the Holocaust.
There it is. Well, I mean, there were some pyramids built out of bodies. You filming us?
Yeah.
That's a little dark.
And shoes.
That's a crazy thought to think of. I just want to let y'all know that he's Jewish. He made that joke happen, okay? It wasn't me. That wasn't me.
You can't help but build pyramids.
I'm way more Jewish than him, and I'm not.
Hey, try again.
No, you kind of look like Gru from Despicable Me.
I don't know what that is.
No, because it's you. Like you got minions at home. All you need is a scarf.
Nobody's got one.
So I was watching Gladiator 2 and I didn't realize, because I started to think about the Roman Empire quite often. I didn't realize how many similarities the Roman Empire in America had.
Literally what we're based on.
Yeah. I know that, but like I didn't realize like the fall of Roman Empire matches where we are in American society right now. Did you realize that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're locked in. Yeah, you look like you'd be on the black web, the dark web.
No, God, no.
This was fire, man. Give it up for Alex.
Woo, room's hot.
Yo, man. We just vibing this shit.
Give it up for Alex, everybody. Give it up for Michael. Give it up for Michael. Michael gave me praise for pronouncing his name right, and then he pronounced my name wrong.
What is it?
Alec. Like Baldwin, dude, the guy that shot the lady. Dude, I'm so pissed. Gladiator 2, dude, literally I saw all in the press for like weeks how Denzel Washington made out with a guy in the movie.
Yeah.
He made out with a guy, and then they cut it from the movie.
He kind of kissed the guy.
God, Denzel Washington had to have been so pissed, dude.
You can
to
tell
literally
he's
make out with a guy in a movie, and he's like, you got Denzel Washington, dude. He made out with a guy, and then they're like, yeah, actually, Denzel, we're not going to include that part of the movie. I know it was 3 days of shooting, and you made out with him when he made you do tongue for 5 minutes, but yeah, we decided not to even put it in the movie. We decided, I think he made out like, that means you just made out with a guy. What a fucking, Denzel Washington's gay, dude. Not even on film? That's literally just Denzel Washington defending the fact, he's like, no, I was going to be in the movie, I swear. It was like Denzel Washington scene from his trailer with his stunt double. They were making out. He was like, "This is supposed to be in the movie. We're practicing. We're practicing for the movie." I'm Denzel Washington. I'm King Kong. All right, I don't know. Isn't that the end of whatever that movie is?
Wow.
Where he gets yeah. I'm training to suck this guy's dick. That's training. When it was training day, but it's just Denzel Washington making out with a stunt double. It's like, I'm training for the day they put this on film. Gladiator 4, dude. Gladiator 4 is gonna have Denzel Washington having sex with a man. And they're gonna be like, sorry, Denzel, we're not gonna put it in the movie either. He's like, I'm fucking. Alright. That was just a little rambling I did. Give it over the room's hot, everybody. Give it over this guy. He looks more Jewish than me. Yeah! He looks more Jewish than me. This next man to come to the stage, I'm glad he's here. Give it up for Cook. Give it up for Alex Firestone, everybody. Room's hot, room's hot, room's hot. We here at Accidental Chaos. Woo! no, I agree. If you made out with a guy for a movie and then they don't even put it in the movie, that's gotta suck. That's gotta suck. You definitely would be a faggot, and that sucks, dude.
Yeah, right?
It's like, even just hearing you explain that whole situation with this movie I've never seen, it's just like, I'm homophobic. It just made me uncomfortable even just listening to you explain Denzel Washington make out with the dude. You know?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it was just a regular kiss.
Oh, okay, whatever.
All it says is that he kissed the guy, and they cut it from the...
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's
That's all I'm saying, man. It made me realize I'm homophobic. Like, I feel like I'm not homophobic. We're in West Hollywood right now.
Yes,
Would you say that, Josh? Is this still West Hollywood?
hell yeah, baby.
See, we're in West Hollywood, man. It's still, I feel like I've been arguing with a guy all day on it. Huh? Central Hollywood. But I feel like I'm not homophobic. I would like to say that, you know? Like, I've been arguing with a guy all day on Instagram where he's talking about the gayness in society is making people gay. And I was like, nah, I'm straight. You know, I hang out with gay people all the time. It doesn't make you gay. You know, I was trying to like argue all day today. But your story right there made me realize I'm homophobic. Because Denzel Washington kissing a guy made me go, eh. Like, that's all it is. Like, it's not strong homophobia. It's not deep rooted. If I see two dudes making out, I'm like, eh. That's it. That's all it is, you know? It's like, I know at the end of the day, nah. You know, that's all. That's all it is, bro. You know, it's not that bad, but like one day that they really sank in with me is like my friends like Alec and Pete and a bunch of them always show me movies, and I'm kind of retarded. I'm from Florida. I don't know a lot of movies. But I do love South Park. I love South Park more than anything. Shout out Ray if he was here. We love South Park. We talk all the time. But I've never heard of a movie called Basketball. You guys heard of Basketball?
Yeah! Best movies ever, yeah.
Yeah, I'm retarded. I mean, I worship these guys like my heroes. I really do, but I didn't know they had these movies.
They did a sex movie too. They got a
what?
Yeah, they got a
Orgasmo.
Oh,
yeah, Orgasmo. Yeah.
I think I've seen parts of that. But again, I'm stupid. I haven't seen it. But I was hanging out at my boy P. Getty's house. We're about to go out and do some comedy. And I remember he was in the bathroom brushing his teeth. But this movie was on, and he just explained the whole concept to me. I'm like, what? There's a movie with my heroes, and they play a game? You know, so I started watching the movie. I only saw about 10, 15 minutes. It's like kind of where they're playing the championship game of basketball. You know, and I'm just like, wow, man, this is wow, it's crazy. I've never seen this movie. And as I'm saying that, they just start making out. And I was like, what the fuck? It was traumatizing for me. Like, it was bad, man. Like, even like my boy Pete knows me so well. He came out of the bathroom and he was like, what is wrong with you? You look like you've seen someone suck a dick. And I was like, it was worse. It was worse.
My hero.
Like, it was my heroes, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm okay with gay people, but my heroes? My fucking heroes? Man, basketball. Yeah, I was just... That shit bothered me. I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to be mean, but just saying, bro. I don't know, it's just different in LA. It's a lot gayer, but that's cool, bro. It's whatever, man. Like, I'm from Florida where, like, I never had that cliche school moment where one of my friends was gay and came out to me. Closest thing I got was my best friend Charles. He told me in 10th grade he likes to fuck feet. I was like, what? He loves that. He's like ashamed of it his whole life. He's like, I knew since I was 5. I've always wanted to fuck feet. He's like, you're my first guy friend I've told. And I was like, hey, man, as long as you're not gay, you know, you fuck feet. But then he fucked my sister's feet, and I got me mad.
Whoa!
Yeah, he did, bro. He fucked my sister's feet, bro. I'm not happy about it. He gave her, like, athlete's vagina. It was crazy, bro.
Athlete's vagina.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm not happy about it. They hid it from me. Bullshit, bro. So we try to get back at him. My other best friend's dude named Sebastian. He's been here to Accidental Chaos. But, you know, he's a Puerto Rican dude, and as a Puerto Rican dude, he didn't really grow no facial hair, no nothing. So one day he was laying in bed, and me and Sebastian's older sister thought it'd be funny to shave a little bit of hair off his feet, paint his toenails, make it look all girly. And I seen someone come up here earlier and say, you could sell feet so people can't notice. Well, we took those pictures and sent it to Charles, and he can notice. He can tell. We're like, that's a girl's foot, right? No, man. You guys know what the expression on-site means?
Yeah.
That shit was on site. As soon as he see me, man, they gonna beat my ass, chasing me around. You think I can't tell? You think I can't tell that's a guy's foot? That's like sending me a dick pic. You sent me a dick pic, bro. You don't understand. I'm like, God damn, bro. Like I said, you fucked my sister's feet. I had to get my get back.
That's right.
I had to get my get back, man. Just trying to say, guys. But another news I want to say to everyone, the other day was my last day at 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, guys, the stem of my life. I moved here 7.5 years ago with $1,600, no job, no friends, and a bunch of white privilege. And, you know, I didn't know until I walked in there. I was, you hiring? They threw me a shirt. And then I lived with the owner of 7-Eleven for $700 a month in Beverly Hills for the past forever. It's crazy. I'm just like, it's crazy. I even met Adam there, which we didn't even know we knew each other. I met so many comedians there. It's crazy, bro. But Adam, along with a lot of people in my life that are famous people live in LA, I can't tell who famous people are. Like, I didn't know who Theo Vaughn was, bro. Like, I would come to my 7-Eleven all the time, and I would just do open mic comedy, and someone compared me to him one time, and I thought just being racist because I had more of a southern accent. I didn't know he was a famous guy. I thought he was an open micer. Like, a week later, I saw he was headlining at the store, and I was like, oh shit, that guy's famous. And a week later, I saw him on the Joe Rogan podcast, and I was like, oh, that guy comes to my 7-Eleven every day. I was like, I know that guy. I talk to him about life all the time. Just trippy, you know? It's trippy, dude. I didn't see him again for about another 3 weeks, and I was high as fuck at 1 in the morning, and he came into the store, and I was like, I forgot his name, guys. I forgot his name, because I'm, again, retarded from Florida, and I was like, hey, man, you're a famous comedian. And he was like, what? And I was like, you're a famous comedian. I didn't know who you are. I'm sorry, I didn't look at any of your stuff. I didn't watch any of your material the past 3 weeks. That's exactly what I did. It was like the most embarrassing, awkward way you can introduce yourself to somebody. And I was like, but some people talked about me and said I was like you, and I thought they were racist. My name is Coach. And he was like, what? And he was the nicest guy, dude. He shook my hand and said, well, I'm Theo Vaughn. He shook my hand, and I told him like many times since that I'm still retarded, but everyone says he's a real gentleman, nice stories, you know. That's all. But I don't know famous people, dude. That's all I'm trying to get across to you guys. I'm not good at this stuff, you know. Like one time a guy came into the store and I looked at him. I'm a big hip hop fan. I know a lot of rap music, at least in my opinion. But a guy came in and I was like, who the fuck is that guy? He looks like a famous rapper. You know, who could that be? And I'm not a big fan of Juicy J and 3 6 Mafia the way Adam is here at Accidental Chaos. But I knew it was one of those motherfuckers, you know? I'm like, it's not Juicy J, everyone knows him, but I'm looking at him and I'm like, is that? And I'm trying to Google it, ring him up, he leaves, but after I Google it, I'm like, is that DJ Paul? And look, he just left the store a minute ago. I'm like, pretty sure that's the guy I just looked up, DJ Paul 3 6 Mafia. And I show my coworker Miguel, I'm like, hey man, does he look like the guy I was just in the store? He looks me dead in my face, he goes, no, you're just a racist. I was like, what? I'm not racist. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, man, because that's what I do. I fuck with my coworkers, and he knew how to fuck with me back. And I'm like, no, that's him. He says, no, that's not a famous rapper. That's a homeless man that's been coming in for years. He buys the same cheap wine every time. He's a homeless man. And I got so confused, bro. I got so confused, man. But luckily, he lives in Westwood. He came back about 3 weeks later, comes into the store, and I'm like, fuck, it's that guy again. Is that DJ Paul for 3 6 Mafia? And so he came up to the counter, I rang him up, and I just told him, I was like, hey, does anyone ever say you look like DJ Paul from 3 6 Mafia? That was my way of broaching the conversation. And he just had a big ass smile on his face and a big grill and laughed and walked out. And I was like, fuck, you didn't exactly answer me. He just smiled a lot. I think I'm right still, right? I think I'm right. And luckily for me, a white dude walks into the store 30 seconds later and says, y'all just see DJ Paul from 3 6 Mafia? And I turned to Miguel, I'm like, you're racist. You see, he's not a homeless man. What the fuck? He's not a homeless man, you fucking retard. But living in LA, man, living in LA. It's like,
Dante.
Huh?
Yeah, Dante.
Talk about Dante.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish the story first, but I can get there. But living in LA, a lot of crazy stuff happened. Like, I used to be an Uber black driver. I drive rich people for a living. You know, same thing. I didn't know who all these people were I drove all the time, but I'd pick up a lot of celebrities. I'd kind of catch on through conversation and such, you know? Like, one time I did pick up Puff Daddy. Yes, I still call him Puff Daddy because if you kill someone in the club, that's your name. Thank you. But yeah, eventually I picked up another famous rapper, and I'm looking at him like, this is the other guy from 3 6 Mafia. But some people get in your car like a Puff Daddy, and they don't want to talk to you. They don't give you no time to play. And damn, I just fucked up my bit. Okay, let me throw this part in between the story. One time I was getting gas at a 76, and DJ Paul pulled up in a Rolls Royce. And I was like, what's up, DJ Paul from 3 6 Mafia? And he said, what's up, 7-Eleven guy? And I was like, yes, we're friends, we're famous.
So back to the story of me driving this one guy who I couldn't figure out who he was, but I was sitting there like wondering, like that's another guy from 3 6 Mafia, whatever his name is. So I started playing 3 6 Mafia on the radio, you know, I'm like, is it okay if I play some of your music? And he's like, sure. And I'm like, all right, I got him, you know, this is somebody. And I proceeded to tell him the 3 6 Paul, you know, DJ Paul story I meant to say, and I told him all about my coworker, and he's just dying laughing, crying in the back. I'm like, this is it. We're friends now, you know? Like, this is my big break. And as we got out of the car, I just told him, I was like, hey man, just tell DJ Paul next time you see him, the 7-Eleven guy says hi. And he just stopped laughing. And it got real quiet and awkward. And I'll never forget how weird it all got for the last like 30 seconds before I drop him off at a fucking recording studio. And he gets out the car and he leaves, and I'm like, fuck, who the fuck was I driving then? And I started like Googling people on my phone, 'cause I thought it was Project Pat or something, you know? So I started Googling Project Pat, and I look at him and I was like, oh fuck, I was driving DJ Paul again.
Oh my God.
I was driving him the whole time, and I realized I was racist, like my coworker didn't say. I was like, God damn it, I just didn't look at him hard. It's been 6 months. Should've looked for the hand, dude. Alright, now I'll say Dante. Dante is a guy like me and Ray were just talking about outside. I love Adam Sandler movies. I didn't know it was a real actor name. But again, I don't know these people, you know? One time a guy, basically this point, there were like 5 months into COVID when everyone was freaking out and first started getting to America. He came into my 7-Eleven and basically was just very yelling out loud, you know, we gotta kill the homeless. We gotta stop them from this infection. We gotta protect our neighborhood, man. This is my hood, bro. This is my hood. He's just yelling randomly, and I thought he was homeless. And he just yelled all the time. Started like pointing at kids in line, and he's just like, "Hey, man, I'm famous. Fuck Adam Sandler. I hate Adam Sandler." It's true, man. I was like, "Who is this guy?" He's like, "I was in his movies. Have you seen my movies?" And like a 10-year-old was like, "No." And he's like, "Well, your parents have. I was in Waterboy. I was in this," but the whole time he started like chasing homeless dudes around my store and just calling them the N-word, which is funny to me. I didn't understand why. Really, there's white people he'd say it to, but you know, anyone that looked homeless, he would just chase them out and be like, "I'm gonna go get my fucking AK-47 I got in the trunk." And as I'm realizing slowly, he's not a homeless man himself, and he actually is this guy. I'm Googling Waterboy, and oh shit, like he has the guns. Like, he was a quarterback, bro, and I was just concerned, I guess is all I can say. And then, you know, he left. He didn't hurt anybody. But I've heard, okay, let me just tell you this real quick. Nick Green is a comedian friend of mine, and he's younger than me. He's like 25, and when I told him the story real time, and I showed him who it was, he's like, "I've never heard of Waterboy or who this guy is." But as soon as I showed him the picture, and I was like, "You fucking kids." But as soon as I showed him the picture, he was like, "Oh, that white guy called me the N-word at a bar in Santa Monica, and I was gonna beat his ass." He's like, "I didn't know what I kept doing. He kept yelling at me, calling me N-word. This is the whitest kid in the world, dude. Nick Green is insanely white." And I was like, "You see how you got mad? Hey, you see how it got to you and you tried to fight him? Maybe it's a bad word." Anyways, guys, that guy's crazy. God bless you. God bless America. Give it up for Al Feinstein. We made it.
Give it up for Coke, everybody. The room is still hot, am I right? The room is hot, dude. This next guy coming to the stage, he made me laugh harder than I've laughed in a very long time earlier. I didn't even know that he made me laugh. It's Ray Cameron, and I was sitting right there, and Ray walked up, and he grabbed the chair next to me. He wanted to sit down next to me, and he jiggled it, and it jiggled too much, and he goes, "Nah," and then switched to the chair in front of him, and goes, "Nah," and then he sat in that metal chair and goes, "Just right." It was like a fucking 3 bears, dude. That was. I wish I had a. Can you imagine being that fat? Can you imagine being that fat where you wiggle chairs before you sit in them? And you go, this isn't gonna work. It was barely any jiggle. But he like heard the sound of the squeaks. He was like, "Nah, that note of squeak that ain't gonna handle me. I'd bust this thing right now." You should just have a like metal chair taped to your ass at all times so you can sit down. All right, give it up for Ray Cameron.
I'm mad at you for that song selection. It was fucking gay. Who was that? Okay, so here's the thing. Shut the fuck up. Room's hot.
Who's up?
Room's hot.
Give us some more chairs, why don't you?
Hey, I will cherish this moment forever.
Hey.
This set is charity for you, so you can learn. Do you know who my favorite singer is? Cher. There you go. So anytime I'm on a sturdy chair, it shakes, okay? Even if I'm on a chair that doesn't move, it'll shake when I'm on it. So if I'm on a shaky chair already, it's going down, okay? No one remembers this. One time I sat on a shaky chair and I was getting up and it broke. I don't even know the fuck that happens. It survived my entire ass the entire time of me sitting on it. I get up, it breaks. I don't know how the fuck to explain my life to you people. I'm fat and I'm losing weight. What the fuck? Shut the fuck up, you Jew. Anyway, God damn it. You know what's worse than being fat? People telling you you're not fat. What the fuck is that? You fucking fake liar. Oh my God. Trying to control the narrative. Oh my God. Only a guy like that would be like, look at this fat fucking guy. You're not fat. Oh, good for you. We are happy for you losing weight. Good for you. I'm a fat faggot, and that's what I always will be.
Yeah, baby,
Fat faggot. That's what my dad called me. That's what my dad called him. That's what his father called him before me. We'll all be fat faggots, and I love all of you. Because you're just faggots. You're not fat faggots. You're all just faggots. I'm a fat faggot. Are we streaming?
Yep. Yeah,
good.
fat faggots.
So I was fucking this fat retard, and I knew she was fat because she could handle me, and I knew she was retarded because she was fucking me. And
pretty good, dude.
thank you, dude. It was you. Anyway, no, it was off of Cesar Chavez Boulevard, and I was in my 2006 Chevy Cobalt. You know, very nice car. It's a V6, and yeah, my fat ass, if I'm really down, can fuck in a lot of cars. Okay, I don't really care. You send me a fucking, Alfa Romero, I'll fucking it. I don't care.